Tracy. Please excuse the lighting. The sun is behind a cloud right now, and I've tried to film this intro like 50 times, and I keep going over the time limit, and so I'm trying to keep it under 3 minutes. So, okay, so basically, this is a tutorial on the best mask I've ever used in my entire life. People always ask me, like, what do you do to your skin? Like, it's so clear, and you never have pimples, and, first of all, I do have pimples. I do get pimples. Second of all, my skin is not perfect. And third, I do try to take really good care of it. So, I always use SPF when I go out. I always get those big sunglasses that cover, like, my entire eye so that I don't get wrinkles around my eyes. It's really fashionable, and it also protects you from UV rays. What else? I also try to drink a lot of water, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, you know, and put really good stuff in it. So this stuff that I use for my face, I don't like to use things with parabens. The only thing that I use that has parabens in it is probably like my makeup, like not foundation, but like eyeshadow and blush. And that's because I don't wear makeup every day. And so when I do wear makeup, I'm only using it like for a couple hours at a time. So for a few hours, I mean at the most like maybe like 5 or 6 hours, and it's not seeping into my pores. Like I'm not using it as a treatment. I'm just using it for like makeup purposes. But the moisturizer that I use, the toner that I use, everything else that I use like has no parabens. None. Zero parabens. But this tutorial, see I'm at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, but this tutorial is about this mask that I've been using probably for about 6 months. So I did this new thing to my hair, and this is what it looks like. And I think it's kind of cool. At first I didn't like it, but now that I'm looking at it, and excuse that, that's a bookshelf and it's very messy, but excuse that, and if you want to know how to get this hair, or what I did to my hair, then just ask me and I'll do a tutorial on that too. So this mask, I've been using for like 6 or 7 months. My cousin is the one that introduced me to it, and she said, try it, it's great. And she has oily skin. I have really dry skin. That's another thing I should mention. I have dry skin, so I have to take extra care of it. Like I have to add oils back in. I use jojoba oil, I use almond oil, I use coconut oil, I use castor oil, I use olive oil, I use a lot of oils on my skin, but it's also really good for your skin, especially if you have oily skin, because you want to, or especially if you have dry skin, because you want to kind of mimic the natural oil process. Like jojoba oil is used because it doesn't have it, because it acts as like the natural sebum that your skin naturally produces. I don't have oily skin, my skin is very dry, so I have to make sure that I'm putting those oils back into my skin to make sure that it's nourished. The stuff she sent me was this. She didn't send me this actual bottle, she sent me a little like sample size. This I got from Whole Foods, and it's like $7. It's like $6 or $7 from Whole Foods, and this is like a pound. And literally you'll see when you actually get to mixing the actual mask up, you only use a very small amount of this. And this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So it's like a powdery substance. And I've had this for several months, and as you can see, it's like I've barely gone through a little, and I've given it away. So, but it's called Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. You can see my blinds. And this is world's most powerful facial deep pore cleansing. And we're gonna get to that deep pore cleansing, let me tell you, because this stuff is awesome. And you mix it with this. I know, it's just regular apple cider vinegar. Yes, your face is gonna smell like vinegar. So if you don't like the smell of vinegar, then I caution you. You can use water, but I've found that it works better with apple cider vinegar. I don't know why, it just does. I don't know the science behind it. You're welcome to look it up, but to me this works better. And I got this for like $1.50, $1.75, you know, at my local grocery store. It's apple cider vinegar, and you mix it together with this, and you get the world's most powerful facial. And it's awesome. So the rest of it will be done in my bathroom, and it will probably be done by voiceover, because one, when the clay's on your face, you can't talk, and two, I won't be able to like film myself. So I'll have to like film the products and stuff like that. And anyway, you're smart, you'll figure this, you'll get it. Yeah, okay, so let's get started. First, you want to start off with a very clean face. I'm using Skin Appetite's detoxifying Nutri-Cleanser. You want to make sure everything is clean, and then you want to pat it dry. Then I'm going to gather all of my materials together. So I have the apple cider vinegar, the Aztec Secret Clay, and wooden utensil to stir it. I'm just using chopsticks. I'm going to pour the vinegar in, then I'm going to take some healing clay, and I'm going to put about 1.5 parts healing clay to the vinegar. Then I'm going to take my wooden chopstick and I'm going to stir it all together until I get this consistency. Then I'm going to take the concoction and slather it on my face. Make sure that I get into all the crevices until my face is completely covered in the Benzonite Clay mask. After 10 minutes, I'm still waiting. It's not quite dry yet. After 45 minutes, my face began to pulsate, like I had a heartbeat in my cheeks. You'll need a washcloth and some warm water to take off the clay mask. Make sure you use light circular motions. It will seem a little bit difficult because it's caked on there, but just give it a little elbow grease. You got it. Okay guys, that's it. I've washed it all off my face. I just used a washcloth and warm water and then just kind of did like light circular motions to kind of get everything off. I don't have anything on my face now. It's just completely dry. But, I mean, I can tell that my pores are clean. Sorry, I have, like, dark circles. I obviously need to get some more sleep. But, now I'm just going to tone and moisturize like normal. One thing I did want to talk about was, your face might be red afterwards, and it could be red for, like, up to an hour. My face has definitely been red for, like, up to an hour. I don't know, sometimes it turns red and sometimes it doesn't. So, if it is, that's totally normal. It'll go away. It's best to do it at night, because that way you can just sleep, and the next morning your face will just be glowing, and it'll be so fresh, and it won't be red anymore. What else? Oh, right afterwards, since your pores are clean, that's also the best time to use like different types of serums, or anything that's like really concentrated and anything that's like really good and nutritious for your skin. That's the best time to put on anything topical because your pores are clean and it can get in there and do what it's supposed to do. What else? I think that's it. If you have any other questions about using the Benzonite Clay, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.